18th. It's a pretty big day. We have 10 games. Let's get into it. The first game is the Wizards beat the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden 116-105. Bradley Beal, the big news is Bradley Beal is finally back, played 28 minutes. That's good. And he continued his crazy efficiency, 7 for 11. He's shooting around 50% from the field this year. His scoring has dipped a lot, but, in exchange, the efficiency went up quite a bit. He's the 37th ranked player, 58% from the field. I don't think he's going to push into that top 25 or 30 this season. Maybe but probably going to stay where he is, which is not bad, I think. Monty Morris played 31 minutes, had 5 assists, had 7 rebounds, 13 points. Daniel Gafford, I think we could definitely roster him. He's been starting, and this game Porzingis did not play. Oh, sorry, Porzingis did play. He played just 17 minutes. Some nights he's gonna get 25 to 30. Had a steal and block. I think he's a must roster in category leagues, but him playing 25 minutes, he's a top 60, 70 player. Kristaps Porzingis struggled a little bit, but had 2 blocks and 11 rebounds. And Kyle Kuzma is the biggest usage guy on this team. 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, steal and block. He's just putting up really nice counting numbers. And Delon Wright's minutes, we just have to keep track. Had 2 steals and 2 blocks, 4 assists, 5 rebounds in 22 minutes. He's the best steal streamer out there. His minutes might be inconsistent, but anytime he gets consistent 25 minutes due to injuries, he's a must roster. And Danny Advia, nice game, but we've been hurt enough times. His minutes just too inconsistent. We look at the Knicks. RJ forced his way to 21 points with 21 shots. Randall had a really bad shooting night. Did grab 15 rebounds. And what happened to Mitchell Robinson? Oh, he's questionable. He's out. Sprained thumb. Shouldn't be too serious. And with him out, Isaiah Hartenstein only played 12 minutes. And they played Jericho Sames. Yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein's fantasy relevancy is... Beginning of the season, he was getting 25 minutes. Now, even with Mitchell Robinson out, he gets 13. That is not good for him. Jalen Brunson continued his excellent season. 8 for 8 from the free throw line with 2 steals and 32 points. And Quentin Grimes is a must roster, by the way, with 3 threes, played 31 minutes, 14 points, and a steal. His minutes is there. He hits a lot of threes. You get defensive stats. Won't hurt you anywhere. Emmanuel Quickley's minutes has been, pretty high. For sure, he's a streamer. I don't know if he's a must roster though, but at least it's good. Tom Thibodeau is giving him the minutes. The next game, the Atlanta Hawks beat the Dallas Mavericks at Dallas 130-122. Trae Young had 18 and 12 assists with 3 steals. That's not bad. No 3, 8 for 8 from the free throw line is also great. Devontae went off 30 points with 4 threes. Really good game, but the assists, I don't think they're coming back. Okongwu, Clint Capella came back to this game. Okongwu still started 25 minutes. We could still hold on to Okongwu for a few more games because, he is Capella is on a minutes restriction for a couple more games. So he could be useful for a couple more games. John Collins had 19 points and 2 blocks, and DeAndre Hunter had played just 25 minutes. And Bogdanovic came off the bench, and nobody played particularly well, other than Devontae, but they still got the win, which is nice. Well, Capella came off the bench, went 7 for 10 from the field. Mavericks' inside defense is, I don't know. You have Dwight Powell, and Christian Wood is not known for his defense, but Wood is putting up great numbers once again. 5 personal fouls, sure. 22 played 35 minutes, 22 points, 9 rebounds, a steal and a block. A steal and 2 blocks, 4 assists, 3 threes. What a game from him. Wood has been unbelievable in the last, ever since he started getting the minutes. He's a 61st ranked player, but because his free throw is so bad. But if you look at the last month or so, he's definitely top 30. And without the free throws, he's 15, 20. Continue to put up unbelievable numbers. Dorian Finney-Smith came back, had 1 3. Reggie Bullock continued to stream him. I think once Tim Hardaway Jr. comes back, his minutes is going to be a little bit lower because, Dorian Finney-Smith is not back. But, all these guys, Dallas fantasy-wise, you just have 3-point streamer. That's it. They don't have anybody else. Maxi Kleber, if he's still healthy, he can get you some blocks. But yeah, nobody else is, Dorian Finney-Smith provides some rebound and steals as well. Spencer Dinwiddie, another nice game, 20 points, 7 assists, and 2 steals. And Luka just continued to play well, 30 points. Had 7 turnovers, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Not the best game out of Luka. He'll bounce back. And also, he's kind of tired. They need to give him a little bit more rest. He played 39 minutes here again. This game, the Charlotte Hornets beat the Houston Rockets 122-117. Well, the big news here is that LaMelo Ball sprained his ankle again. Man, it's been a rough season. So he's gonna be out for what, 2-3 weeks. So the answer is obvious. Dennis Smith Jr. We need to pick him up. Really good assists and steals with LaMelo Ball out. Had 7 assists and a steal here. He's gonna really destroy your percentages, but the assists and the steals very nice. So with him out, I think Terry Rozier is gonna have a higher usage, which he did. Had 24 field goal attempts here, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Wow, everybody's getting steals this game. 3 from Mason Plumlee, 3 from PJ Washington, 3 blocks. Yeah, that's what happens when we play against the Rockets. How many did Jalen Green donate? 4 turnovers. Okay. Kevin Porter Jr. usually will throw away 4 or 5 times as well. Jalen McDaniels had 5 steals and blocks. Really, really nice. Gordon Hayward has been, I don't know, and we don't know the status with Kelly Oubre Jr. So as long as those guys are out, he's been getting minutes. Absolutely must roster. And for the Rockets, Kevin Porter Jr. is still out. So Jalen Green finally has a good game against bad Charlotte Hornets defense. 41 points, no defensive stats, but you can't ask too much, right? 41 points for threes, 5 for 6, 7 assists is really nice. Hopefully he turns it around. Eric Gordon had played 30 minutes of steal and block. Sure, I think with Kevin Porter Jr. out, the first guy we want to grab is Kenyon Martin Jr. And then maybe Eric Gordon we could think about it. Jabari Smith played just 22 minutes. Had a block. Did he get injured? Why did he only play 22? Yeah, he got injured. He's questionable next game. Also had an ankle injury. I don't know how serious it is. Hopefully it's not. Emperor Shangun went off 20. Yeah, I mean, against Charlotte Hornets, right? That's kind of understandable. So if Jabari Smith ends up missing some time, I think Tari Eason could be a good option. He's a really good steals guy in category leagues. And obviously, Kenyon Martin Jr. will probably just get more minutes. So he's the first priority, I think. We look at the next game. Wow. Cleveland Cavaliers barely lost to the Grizzlies. I haven't seen Grizzlies game close in what? They are rolling right now, the Grizzlies. No Donovan Mitchell for the Cavs. They made it close, so that's great. Darius Garland is going to have a good time. 24 points, 14 assists without Donovan Mitchell and 2 steals. Caris LeVert played 41 minutes. Sure. I think with Donovan out, we can think about streaming to Caris LeVert because the minutes is just so high. You should have some usage as well. Allen and Mobley. Mobley had 15 rebounds. Wow. A steal and 2 blocks. Really big game out of him. And Isaiah Okoro, I don't really like him. He doesn't really provide too much. For sure, do LeVert. LeVert might hurt you in percentages, but Okoro doesn't really provide a lot of counting numbers. He's efficient. He's not going to turn the ball over, but not providing else at the same time. For the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. had 5 fouls. I just love reading Jaren Jackson's line every game. Minutes is low, but no problem. 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and 4 blocks with 2 threes, 15 points. What a season he's having. Defensive Player of the Year. Steven Adams had 10 rebounds as well. Not bad. Desmond Bane, 25 points. And John Morant, surprising to see him scoring less than 25. Only 24 points here and 8 assists. Overall, I mean, it's not bad. And Dylan Brooks had 8 points and a block. Again, if you're a punting field goal, I think he's fine to have. But if you're not, right, try to sell him. If nobody buys, it's okay to drop because he's single-handedly kind of sometimes making you lose that category while not providing too much in the other areas. The next game is, this game wasn't close. The Pelicans, they were without Zion and Brandon Ingram, so they're going to struggle. But The Miami Heat, they got the whole squad back. Kyle Lowry played just 22 minutes. That's okay. Also, it was a blowout, so all the starter minutes a bit low. Ben Adebayo dominating in 30 minutes. Caleb Martin is a guy that I like to stream. If he's healthy, he gets 30 plus minutes. He hit threes, he get rebound, he gets steals. He's pretty efficient, right? All those things. Jimmy Butler had 18 points, no steals, and just 26 minutes. And Victor Oladipo is a must roster. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. I think we mentioned a couple times. And with Kyle Lowry back, I think Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, and Tyler Hero back too. If you were streaming them, I think it's okay to drop them after this game. They shot 53%. For the Pelicans, Valanciunas is going to eat with all the guys out. And Larry Nance Jr. has been disappointing. He just doesn't get the minutes. 17 minutes here. So it's okay to let him go. Dyson Daniel has been starting. So Trey Murphy, Najee Marshall, Dyson Daniels. I don't mind streaming all 3 of these guys. They've been getting 30 plus minutes. But once Herbert Jones, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, all these guys started coming back, we could drop them. But Trey Murphy is the number 1 priority. I like him the most. And then RJ Marshall and then Dyson Daniels. Trey Murphy didn't play so well. Had 2 steals and a 3, but he's a must roster. Same thing with RJ Marshall at the moment. The minutes is so good. 12 points and a 3. CJ McCollum, only 4 assists. That's surprising, consider he's got to do a lot of playmaking for this team with everybody out. Hit 5 threes, that's nice, 21 points. But, since everybody went down, I don't think CJ really had that nice game yet, right? Oh boy, how good is Oklahoma City Thunder? They beat Pacers by 20 at home. 126, 100. I mean, Pacers, they didn't have Tyrese Halliburton. So TJ McConnell, I think, after he going off, everybody knows he needs to be picked up. Played 25 minutes, had 6 assists and 2 steals. Still not bad. Because of the blowout, Buddy Hield played 19. Benedict Mathurin played 22. Miles Turner. I mean, all the starters played like 20 minutes. It's just a really bad game. It's okay to chalk it up and we move on to the next. But Miles Turner, before he played 20 minutes, he had 1 steal and 6 blocks. What a game. What a game out of him. But yeah, not much to talk about. We can just look at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shea, easy work in 30 minutes, sub 30. 8 for 9 from the free throw line, 6 assists, 3 steals, 23 points. And Josh Giddey, another great game. Turnovers is going to be an issue for him, 5 turnovers, but 6 rebounds, 11 assists, a steal and block. Kendrick Williams dominated as well. He had 10 assists and 5 rebounds, a steal and wow. I mean, all the Oklahoma City Thunder guys, this is why we love Jalen Williams. Had 4 steals and a block, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Against bad teams, right, Jalen Williams could have, against the Rockets, he could have 3 steals and 2 blocks. He's got the size, athleticism to get those defensive stats. Love him. The minutes has been really good. At this point, he's an absolutely must roster. And Lou Dort chipped in 22 points. Wow, what a game from Lou Dort as well. You don't really see him shooting over 50% from the field, and he did this game. Move on to next. The LA Clippers lost to the Utah Jazz. Hopefully, is Kawhi Leonard going to play a back-to-back? And is Paul George going to play this season ever again? I don't think Kawhi is going to play back-to-back, but Paul George should be coming back at some point. So without everybody, this Clippers squad, Norman Powell, yes. In those situations, Norman Powell, I think, is an easy stream. If no Kawhi Leonard, no Paul George, played 30 minutes, 30 points. Right? He's not doing this every game, but he's probably the first option. Same thing with Marcus Morris Sr. An easy stream. He didn't do so well here because they got blown out. But yeah, those are the two guys that we want to stream. Batum played 23. I mean, who are these guys? Robert Covington, Reggie Jackson now is coming off the bench. What? Oh man, nobody's really, not much to talk about. I mean, Zubac is the consistent guy all season, right? He gets the minutes. He's healthy. He always played 30 minutes. He played 25 because the blowout. But crazy to see how bad the Clippers injuries are. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. For the Jazz, yeah, Lauri Markkanen, so good. 34 points, 12 rebounds, and steal and 2 blocks. And he might work well with Walker Kessler here. Well, I think the trend is if Kelly Olynyk is out, they're gonna start start Kessler. If Keller Olynyk is back, they're gonna start. They're gonna play Lauri Markkanen small forward basically. Is that gonna be the trend this time around? We don't know. But Kessler is an absolutely must roster. He's putting up crazy good numbers: 11 rebounds, still in 2 blocks and 13 points, right? And he doesn't foul as much from the limited games we see. Jordan Clarkson and Mike Conley both played okay. Conley just the nice 9 assists, 5 threes, not bad in just 28 minutes. Malik Beasley could be a streamer in the short term. With Kelly Olynyk out, he's been starting getting around 30 minutes, but because the blowout, he only get 27. Vanderbilt, I think it's also okay to let. We don't know when Kelly Olynyk is back, and even when he comes back, he plays 25 minutes. So I think at this point, it's fine to let him go. He served his purpose. I think he played well beginning of the season. Now we gotta look elsewhere. The next game is the Denver Nuggets beat the Timberwolves 122-118. It was a back-to-back for Denver. Naz Reid, yes, is an absolutely must roster with Rudy out. Had 3 blocks here at 9 for 10. Yeah. If he play more minutes, he's gonna put up better numbers. But it's not bad. 3 blocks and 17 points. Anthony Edwards, just the 16 points. Kyle Anderson is a must roster. Wow, he's been insane. 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals and block. Yeah, absolutely must roster. Try to sell him if he can, because we know when Cat comes back, when the full squad is healthy, he's gonna come off the bench, get 20 minutes. So it's just not enough minutes. But it's nice. 4 steals and block, 8 assists, 11 rebounds. Jaden McDaniels had 3 blocks and 18 points as well. Not bad at all. I think with Cat out, it's like everybody, people who don't get the minutes, putting up numbers, right? D'Lo, and they all starting playing better. Not so much here for D'Lo and Anthony Edwards, but the overall trend, is that they've been playing way better without Cat. All right, we look at Denver back to back. The KCP and Jamal Murray play both games. They're injury prone, I guess, but they play both. It's okay. 20 points for Jamal Murray, very nice. Jokic another 30-point triple double. I don't know if the Nuggets, let's say it's the first in the West. What's the probability of him getting MVP, right? Well, Tatum, right? But he's better than Tatum, putting up better numbers than Tatum, right? So I don't know. I don't think you could, Luka, is he really putting up better numbers? And, they have a way better record. The only knock against Jokic this year is because he's already won 2. Aaron Gordon had 29 points. Michael Porter Jr. played 22. Aaron Gordon played 29 minutes. Not the best game. Same thing with Michael Porter Jr. But good to see Jamal Murray putting up 28 points. And KCP did his thing. Hit 2 threes and 3 steals. Not bad. Jamal Murray, even though he had scored 28, he was a minus 13. Maybe just a little bit unlucky. The last game, wow, that's bad. Lakers lost to the Kings. Shouldn't be a surprise. Kings are good this year. And Sabonis out. Who do we see here? Richaun Holmes, our friend. And he plays 30 minutes and just does not miss a shot. This is the Richaun Holmes we know. So if Sabonis continues to be out, sure, we could stream Richaun Holmes for some field goal and some rebounds. Kevin Huerter and De'Aaron Fox both play well. Yeah, Lakers defense. Yeah, it's the Lakers defense. Keegan Murray hit 2 threes. Harrison Barnes had 20 points. Malik Monk used to get 25 minutes. Lately, you don't really see anything from him, even with Sabonis out, so it's okay. Not much going on with the Kings. I mean, Richaun Holmes could be a stream option with Sabonis out. And then we look at the last team of the night, the LA Lakers. Okay, one thing I noticed is that Thomas Bryant's minutes has been going down and down and down. So I think it's okay. I mean, AD's going to be back. He's not out for season. It's okay to drop Thomas Bryant because he's just not getting, Gabriel came in, gets minutes, more minutes this game than him. So maybe he just gets cooked on defense every time they got to play somebody else. LeBron just doing LeBron things at this age. Another almost 30-point triple-double at steal and block. He's carrying the load without AD. He's going to kind of cool down a bit, I'm sure, with once AD comes back. Gabriel, I think, played just 24 minutes. I think he could be a streaming option. 10 points, 6 rebounds, a steal and block is not bad. Dennis Schroeder, I don't think he's a streaming option. He only played 26 here, and even if he played 30, he just gets no usage. Russell Westbrook and LeBron, they soak up all. They have the ball in their hands all the time, right? And he's not that good as a spot-up shooter either. Russ had 19 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Russ has also been playing okay. But Gabriel is the guy. We got to think about dropping Thomas Bryant and Gabriel. Stream Gabriel, yeah. That's it, guys. I'll see you next time.